In this video, I'm going to show you how to dominate 2024 in your personal life as well as your business life so that you can make 2024 finally the year that you have made unrecognizable progress in. I've been spending days preparing this video, so mark my words, you will be glad that you watched this all the way through. Now, with that being said, let's get started on how to dominate in 2024. We are going to start this video off with an exercise. Get yourself pen and paper, Notion, Google Docs, and then answer this question for yourself. Where will you be at the end of 2024, at the end of this 1 year, if you do not make any changes, in your work ethic as well as your performance? If you keep your work ethic the same, where will you be 1 year from now? Will you finally end up building that business that you so desired? Or will you finally end up building that dream physique? Will you finally end up achieving all these personal goals that you have for yourself? Or will 2024, just like 2023, a year that you have made a slight progress in? And the answer is probably, if you don't make a change in your productivity, in your performance, in your consistency, in your discipline, in your work ethic, you will not be achieving the goals that you're so motivated to set for 2024. It is a little hard to accept this, but your productivity, your performance, your consistency, your work ethic, your discipline, these are the things that determine whether you achieve the goals you're setting for yourself or not. Now, this motivating feeling that you have when you're setting your goals in the beginning of the year. I'm talking to myself, my younger version of myself, Ahmet from 2 years ago. Ahmet, you will not be achieving 10K a month. You will not even achieve 2K a month until you build a solid work ethic. Point. So to dominate in 2024, you simply have to stop being a pussy and then build yourself a solid work ethic where you are putting in, day out efforts and hard work for your goals. Now, how do you build that solid work ethic? Actually, you know the answer to this question because you know exactly how not to build a solid work ethic. Write down as an actionable step every single small habit or activity that you do that is keeping you from becoming a high performer, that is keeping you from building an amazing work ethic. You're gonna have a list that looks probably like this. You don't wake up early. You spend the first 1 hour of your mornings on your phone. You don't do deep work. You have a YouTube video in the background when you're trying to get work done. You have a very high screen time. You can't focus on anything because your mind wanders all the time. You simply are not putting in enough hours of work. You procrastinate on getting started. You go to bed very late. Your diet is not carefully thought out to think clearly. Now, here's the deal. You have to be very impatient with taking action to solve these problems that you have, but then you have to be very patient with the progress you're gonna make. Deep down, you actually know how to solve these problems. It's very simple. It's not easy, it's simple. You just haven't been doing it. Let's say you have identified your productivity killers. And one of the productivity killers you have identified is that you spend the first 40-45 minutes on your phone lying down in bed. Order yourself a physical alarm clock. Charge your phone in another room than your bedroom. When you wake up, have this habit of jumping out of bed instantly. And then have like a 30-minute, 40-minute, 50-minute, an hour morning routine where you don't touch your phone. Problem solved. And the thing is, you knew this was the solution, you just hadn't been doing it. And that is the exact reason why I'm telling you, you will not be achieving any of the goals you're setting for yourself in 2024 unless you build an actual work ethic. Achieving a big goal that you have, let's say you want to get to $10,000 per month in your business, is not like a one-game win. It's basically a very long and an active process. Here's what I mean by that. Most people think achieving this goal that you have for, let's say, 10K a month is like winning the Champions League final. You get into the game, you win the game, you get a trophy. Truthfully, it's actually not like that. The better way to formulate this is imagine like a soccer league. And in order for you to win this league, you have to collect the most amount of points throughout the season. And achieving your goal is like that. It's not like a one-game win. It's basically a long process where you have to put in work daily, day in, day out. A collection of dominations of today's will create you a year you will never be able to forget. And my friend, truthfully, if you actually want to win in 2024, you have to get a lot more competitive. You know that fire that's inside your heart, that was normally burning in the past when you first got into self-improvement, when you were first building your business, that you kind of don't feel anymore. You have to relight that and then feed it every single day. If you don't level up in your business, then I promise you some other guy will, and he will take the money that you could have taken home yourself. If you don't muster up that courage to talk to a girl, to talk to the girl that you've been liking for years, another guy will. I promise you, you will feel that regret. And you not taking action should fucking piss you off. Because here's the unfortunate truth. This world will continue to turn without me and without you. So we don't really have another option but to actually work hard. Because what's the other option? Like, are we gonna be just lazy fucks and accept that? Nah. This video is sponsored by AppSumo. Now my friends, as you know, AI right now is the thing. But one of the problems when using AI, especially for content and also for essays, is that it's detectable. Now, what if there was a solution, you might ask, to this detectability issue? Well, the thing is, there is. Meet StealthGPT.ai. StealthGPT is an undetectable AI that works like wonders. Let's say you wrote a text and you don't want it to be seen as written by AI. You give that text to StealthGPT and then it looks for the qualities an AI detector looks and completely solves them. Thus, the AI detector will see this text and say it's probably written by a human. Also, as AI detectors are getting better and better, StealthGPT is also improving itself so that it's going to be able to protect you, your essays, also your content in the future as well. This can be a game changer for content creators as well as students for pretty cheap. Go to the link in the description and check out Stealth AI. Also, you can check out all these thousands of amazing softwares that are on AppSumo, which I absolutely love and use personally myself. So the link is in the description. I'll see you there. Now, my friend, I also want to talk to you a little about the friend circle that you have, the social circle, the people around you, friends, mates, the people who you spend time with. This is going to be a little controversial advice, a little harsh advice even, but cut off cords with every single person who you think is going to have a little bit of resentment against you when you succeed. People who would pull you down like a bucket of crabs because they know they don't actually want to put in the work to get out of the bucket themselves. So the best way, not the best way, the only way for them to feel good about themselves is they pull you down. People want you to do well, but they don't want you to do better than them. And if you're around people who are actually average, the moment you start making even a little bit of progress in your life, fitness, finances, relationships, health, even anything, they will feel resentful and you should cut cords with them. Now, the thing is, how do I know this? Truthfully, unfortunately, because of experience. When I started this YouTube channel 3 years ago, nobody cared about it at all. I was in high school, very competitive high school, a dumbass guy making self-improvement videos. Nobody cared in the beginning. But then I started making a little bit of money. I started getting a little bit of views. And people started saying to me literally to my face, "Oh, you think you're better than us now?" It's not worth wasting a second on someone who wouldn't waste a second improving themselves. Now, just like being more intentional towards the people around you, be more intentional towards the fuel that you get for your body and your mind. Now, the fuel for your body is simply the food that you eat, and the fuel for your mind is the content that you consume. And with both of these things, be much more mindful, because if you want to reinvent yourself in 2024, you might have to change what you consume as fuel to your body and mind as well. My friend, as you know, time is linear. And that means when you are saying yes to an activity, you are saying basically no to every single other possible option that you could have taken. For example, me sitting down here recording this video, I'm saying yes to filming this video, while saying no to every single other thing that I could be doing at the same time. Now, here's the thing, this is the needle mover in my business, and me saying yes to this is intentional as well as something that I'm supposed to do. But when you are saying yes to an activity that you are not supposed to say yes to, you are at the same time saying no to what you should be actually doing in your life. So start saying no much more often in 2024, so that you will be able to say yes to the thing that matters in your life. And last but not least, you focus on taking this step by step. Don't focus on the end goal. Focus on squeezing the shit out of every single one of the days that you have. Because if you do that, you will inevitably achieve the end goal you set out for yourself. Don't forget, you don't win the league by one big game that you win. No, you win the league by collecting the most points throughout the season. A collection of dominations of today's will create you a year that you are absolutely proud of. Now, my name is Ahmetkaan. I help young entrepreneurs who are struggling with growing their business because of the fact that the main constraint of the business is basically themselves. You're not putting in the work, you're not as productive as you want to be. There is a link in the description where you can book a call with me one-on-one. That is a discovery call link. It's completely free. You can book a call with me and I will show you what you can do to improve yourself so that your business can grow even further. My friend, crush in 2024. I know you can make it happen. Let's go.